Hello and welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Conference USA football season. It's the battle for the trophy as we crown the champion of Conference USA right here today. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Missouri Tigers offense will be the first up today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
It's an out route, the catch made, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37th. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Here comes the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he
takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Bobcats offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your...
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas State. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A cop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw. It's Cook. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
Looking to throw again. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they get to completion. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. To throw, it's McLeod. The short completion of the tight end. Gets past the tackler into open space now. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really...
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game?
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back's got it again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. The shotgun running play call.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's Cook. It's complete. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They can't stop him. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. He's running out of time here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Ball handed to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Pounding away with the running game. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Wants some time, now lets it go. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When they get stopped here on second down, it's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down and 10 now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Cook. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Caught on the outside, it's Burden. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's McLeod. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. Coverage team brings down the returner. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Texas State offense back on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game, clearly.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas State. Extra point try coming now. The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Looking for his back. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's McLeod. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Only gets a couple of yards there, it'll bring up fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught across the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Receiver makes the catch. Great move there. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They'll run it from the gun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Second down play coming up. To the air. It's Cook. He's looking deep here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And it takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas State, 34.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. It's a draw to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The punt team making their way on the field. Running it back, it's Anderson. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. And looking to throw now on first down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He's going to pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and still going. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. The obvious move here is to go for a two-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Back to throw. It's Cook. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. With the return, it's Anderson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll run it into the end zone. The two-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Missouri. They jump in front here in the 4th.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? They'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt head's out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to pass. It's McLeod. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarter
will take a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State, to claim the lead here in the final minute. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Defense. Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. There's a 1st and 10 play. Back to pass. It's Cook. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tigers. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And they'll finally bring him down. A big gain there to end the game, but he stopped short and the clock will run out. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kirk. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score.